Welcome to our customer stories. Today we are going to be talking to Professor Katie Laird and Dr. Caroline Cayrou from Montfort University in Leicester, UK. Following their recent publication in PLOS ONE, they're going to talk about their latest research looking into the risks of using domestic laundry machines for those working in healthcare settings. So let's meet Katie and Caroline and learn a bit more about their career journeys.
Hello, I'm Professor Katie Laird. I'm a microbiologist and I specialise in looking at textiles as fomites for infection. I work at Montfort University and previous to my academic career, I was a fabric technologist.
Hello, so I'm Dr. Caroline Cayrou and I work in the Montfort University in Leicester, United Kingdom. So I'm currently a research fellow. I've done my studies in France. I've done a PhD in human pathology with a specialty in infectious diseases, and I carry on working on bacteria since then.
What are your main research areas and scientific interests?
My main area of research is looking at textiles and foam as fomites for infection. I work with a global textile trade bodies looking at commercial laundry, their processes, and look at developing standards to ensure that healthcare laundry is hygienically clean. In addition, we've done work looking at domestic laundering, which is of particular importance in the UK because nurses' uniforms are laundered at home domestically. So what our research team wanted to understand was if there was a risk from these textiles and what coming out of the hospitals and what role they had in antibiotic resistance.
Why did you choose Novogene for your sequencing services?
So we chose Novogene because we were looking to do whole shotgun sequencing on some biofilm samples from domestic machine, and we were looking for a company that would be reliable, have a good price, and with a lot of services. And they allowed us to do that because for the cost, we could do the sequencing and do the part of the bioinformatic analysis that we were looking for. We had a really great experience with Novogene. The customer service is really great. We could ask as many questions we wanted, and they were very quick to respond to us. And the turnover was very good for the results. That it was very nice for us. And it was one of the main things that stand out compared to other competitors.
Could you summarise your latest sequencing results?
So a recent study that we've published looked at 1, whether domestic laundry machines performed, 2, if they were decontaminated, if there was biofilms, and if there was antibiotic resistant genes. The findings find that around 50% of machines are not reaching the temperature that you believe they are, and this meant that the textiles weren't decontaminated, which, as I mentioned, is an issue if it's a healthcare worker's uniform that then going back into a clinical setting. We also found the build-up of biofilms, and there was a range of antibiotic resistant genes harbouring within the machines, again raising the question around what role domestic washing machines may play in the transmission of antibiotic resistance.
Would you work with Novogene again?
If I have to do it again, I will choose again Novogene for sure because it was really great working with them.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you for listening to our research, and goodbye.